Hey, black man, Kamala Harris wants your vote. And in exchange, she's going to legalize marijuana for you.
You can't say that.
Sir, you can't
Is he
say that.
allowed to say
I'll
that?
say it louder. Last week, I started seeing this graphic floating around Twitter. It says, Harris-Walz policy. Kamala Harris will create an opportunity agenda for black men. It says they'll provide 1 million loans. Up to $20,000 of those loans will be forgivable, and they're for black entrepreneurs to start a business. Point 2 is support education training and mentorship programs that lead to good paying jobs for black men, including pathways to become teachers. We know that there's a teacher shortage in the U.S., and in order to further the public education system, they need more teachers. They're not paid well. People don't want to go into that profession. So they're looking to get more people in there, and that's part of the initiative. They're going to protect cryptocurrency investments so black men who make them know their money is safe. There's no 100% upside to investing. Unfortunately, in order to win, you have to risk. So, okay, heard you. Launch a national health initiative focused on the illnesses that disproportionately impact black men. I'm fairly healthy. I don't know what those illnesses are. So, to the people that need it, I'm sure that's a big deal and they would love that. But this last point is the point that I did not like. I vehemently did not like this. It says, legalize recreational marijuana and create opportunities for black Americans to succeed in this new industry. Why is this an issue? It's because words mean something. They're not just a bunch of random characters spewed together and lined up next to each other. They have intent and they have a definition. The title of this graphic says, Kamala Harris will create an opportunity agenda for black men. And one of those opportunities is legalize recreational marijuana. My problem with this is the insinuation. The insinuation that this is a good policy and this is what's going to win over black men because we want to smoke weed so bad that we say, oh man, we need Kamala Harris in office in order to get this done. As if black men are the only people that smoke weed, though we're the only people that really want to push this policy forward, and we're going to be winning by them legalizing marijuana. Nah, I don't like the way that sounds. I don't like the way that looks. The optics of that are not good for black men. We've had a discussion in this country for a long time about legalizing marijuana. I think in 2016 when people were going to vote for Bernie, I think that was up on the agenda. That was something that he was interested in. I don't think that legalizing marijuana was a huge point in the 2020 election. And the reason I say that is because a lot of the weed stocks, their momentum had died down. They were ramping up in 2016, 2017, leading up to the election. People thought that we might have legal marijuana. And then after that, they kind of died off. When I first saw this graphic last week, I said, oh man, somebody must have just put some bullshit together. This can't be real. Specifically because of that last point. The other points, okay, like those are good incentives. Those are good things that somebody might be enticed to vote for the Democratic Party for. The last one might be as well. People do want legal marijuana in this country. But when I saw it was specifically aimed at black men based on the graphic that says Kamala Harris will create an opportunity agenda for black men, I dismissed this as something that I was like, oh, this can't be real. But then I saw it again. When I saw it this week, it was accompanied by this graphic. The same Harris-Walz policy. This one says, Kamala Harris will deliver real changes for Latino men and their families. They'll help 2 million workers, including Latino men, get good paying jobs and get ahead in their careers by supporting new training opportunities. They'll help Latino men and others start and grow small businesses with no interest loans or deferred loan repayments and fully forgivable loans up to $20,000. That was in common with the graphic for the black men. So no ding on that one. More than double the number of first-time Latino homeowners each year to 600,000 with $25,000 in down payment assistance for first-time homebuyers. That's part of her larger agenda. Point number 4, expand the child tax credit for 18 million Latino children and provide $6,000 for new parents to purchase cribs, diapers, and other essentials. And the last point, cover the cost of long-term health care through Medicare to help families care for aging parents and grandparents and keep them in their homes. A lot of those points on this graphic for Latino men are from her larger agenda, things that I've read directly on her website that she's been promoting. The $6,000 child tax credit, the $25,000 for home buyers, the $20K and the $25,000 for first-time home buyers, and the long-term care, like in the home for elders and stuff like that. So those are things from her overall agenda that she kind of, based on this graphic, repackaged and said, hey, these are for Latino men. Which is fine. It's fine that she did that. The issue is that the graphic for black men and the graphic for Latino men are drastically different. There's no insinuation of, oh, we need to legalize weed for you, and that's what's going to entice you to vote for us. A lot of this stuff's talking about careers, talking about ownership of homes, and talking about caring for your family. There's no, let me double check. I don't think there's a single mention of the child tax credit on this one. There's not a single mention of anything relating to the support of black families and stuff like that on the one that says Kamala Harris will create an agenda for black men. There's a lot of talk about why she's disconnected and people don't want to vote for her. You can have whatever reason you want, whether you, like Obama said, whether you don't support women. Your reason for voting or not voting is entirely yours, whatever it may be. But this right here is part of the reason why people feel like they don't connect with her. Legalize recreational marijuana and create opportunities for black Americans to succeed in this industry. Part of me feels like she put this on there because of her record in California. People are saying that she locked up black men over marijuana convictions and everything. I did some research last week before that. I think there was only 54 actual convictions. Yes, about 2,000 cases were tried, but there was only 54 convictions. We can forgive her for her record of locking people up over possession because it might have been a large amount. But what we can't forgive is that those same 5 points are on their official website. And if you don't believe me, this is KamalaHarris.com. And it says, legalizing recreational marijuana and creating opportunities for black Americans to succeed in this new industry. It feels a little bit like a slap in the face. The 5 points that she has for Latino men are about family, about community, about building your career. But the 5 points that she has about black men, one of them, she couldn't find any other thing to put on there. So she put legalizing marijuana. That's exactly what you need. I've said from the beginning that a lot of black men that are my age, I'm 31, didn't resonate with Kamala. Why is that? Because I talked to them. When I'm talking to other guys my age, whether it be my barber, whether it be coworkers, whether it be friends, they're not feeling what she has to say right from the very beginning. It's unfortunate. People say, oh, we want to see a black woman in the office. We want to see somebody with the best policy for our family and is going to put money back in our pockets. That's what we want to see. We want to see a better future for our kids. And I'm not saying that she isn't the person to do that. What I'm saying is the people that I'm talking to that are my age are not seeing that from her, because she goes and puts graphics like this out. And this is what she thinks is going to cater to black men. Maybe it caters to you. I don't know. Till next time. Peace.